this problem, we need to calculate how many inches the weight in the figure will rise if the pulley is rotated through an angle of 71 degrees and 40 minutes. So we know that our angle is going to increase, so it's going to come up to here. So this portion is going to move this much in terms of inches. That's our arc length. If it moves that much upward, that means this part is also going to move the same amount. So what we need to do is go find our arc length. So our equation for arc length is S is equal to R theta. Remember that theta needs to be in radians. So the first thing we need to do is convert 71 degrees and 40 minutes into radians. So we need to convert our angle into radians. So I want to remind you that our 40 minutes here is converted into our degrees, and then I can get that into one number for our degrees. We get our degrees and we multiply it by our converter. That gets it into radians, and we can reduce that, and we find that this is our theta. So from our problem that we have now, we need to find the radius. They give us the radius in our original problem, so that's going to be 9.44, and then we're going to multiply it times 43 pi over 108. And from there, they'll tell you if they want it in decimals or if they want it in terms of pi. If they want it in terms of pi, you're going to do all the calculations in your calculator for these numbers, and then just write pi at the end. So I'm going to go ahead and do that in terms of exact values. And that gives me 3.7585 approximately pi. So again, if they want to make sure that we round it to the nearest decimal or two decimals, because they give us two decimals, then if we complete this calculation, we'll have 11.81 inches. Alright, so now that we've done that, it's asking us for part B, it says, through what angle to the nearest minute must the pulley be rotated to raise it 6 inches? So what we do know is that S is equal to 6 inches. We know our radius is 9.44, and we're looking for our angle theta. So from here we can divide both sides and find that theta is equal to 6 divided by 9.44. So all I need to do is find this number and then use our converter and do 180 degrees over pi and get that into degrees. And that's how you do part B. So we have 36.42 degrees. We get that decimal portion and multiply it times 60, and that will tell me how many minutes. Since they wanted it to round it to the nearest minute, then our final answer is going to be 36 degrees and 25 minutes. And that concludes this video.